I want to make that perfectly clear. I hate building doors. All right, y'all, I've run into a little problem. The door does not work. Injury! All right, just grab your weapons. Jess.
What?
I need your approval.
Okay.
I'm constantly seeking your approval. Nothing's ever simple. I thought this door was going to be simple. It ain't.
Welcome to our home.
Good morning, y'all. Now that the excitement from yesterday is all over and I passed my test, we can get back to work. So, all those materials I picked up the other day, it's going to be for this. So I've already removed the plywood that we had up against these earth bags. Just put them over there for safekeeping. But I'm going to be putting a door here temporarily. Just something to kind of close off the space. Maybe not let as many birds get in. But first, before I get started with the door, I want to take care of this down here. You can see gaps in the cob right around the entrance step here. I'll get that kind of closed off, leveled off a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, just covering the bags and making sure the area is a little bit more solid. Then once I got that cob complete, then I can start on the door. Crew dog. You can see we had a very cold night last night. Things are starting to thaw out. Crew, you want to go inside? You want to go inside? Crew's like, it's too cold out here for me. In you go. So I'm hearing this knocking sound, trying to figure out what's going on. And I discover this. So we got water running off the top of the trailer, melting from the frost, leaking down onto this nesting box, and collecting a nice little bit of water in our bucket. How cool is that? Just put together a tiny little rain roof of her own to collect a little extra water. Nothing wrong with that. So I decided it's still way too cold to be messing with a cob, so I'm going to cut up some wood instead. I'm going to cut up and prep some wood. It's got to get done anyway, right? So I'll do this, then when it warms up, then I'll start messing with the cob, then start putting everything together. I picked up a stain/water sealer, and I'm going to put that on the boards instead of burning and oiling them. I figured it'll be a little bit quicker. It might be something I can do to the plywood. You know, I don't think the plywood takes to burning quite as well. So we'll give that a shot with this. Well, I guess it's supposed to give it a little bit more of a cedar-like appearance. Guess it looks alright. Crew, you being a good boy today? You being a good boy? Yeah, you're always a good boy. Back to mixing some cob. Hopefully I'll only need to mix one batch of cob, but we'll see. It might not take too much to just fill those gaps. My main concern is these edges here. Now that I'm at this point, it's actually warming up. It feels kind of nice out here. Not too warm, not too cold. It's about probably 50 degrees. Perfect temperature for getting some work done. Since I have a little bit more cob, I'm going to start putting some along these bags over here, because I'm going to need to cover that up pretty soon. Well, not perfect, but good enough for government work. So in order to make a Gothic arch door, I need to cut out another Gothic arch. Now, as you can see here, I measured 3 feet from the top of my board, drew a line across, and divided it up into 8 sections. This will help give me my Gothic arch. I'm going to put a screw here from the first section on one side. So you can see we attached a little string to the screw over there, and I can make my measurement. Around town. Around town. I'm pretty pleased with this Ryobi jigsaw. Wow, that thing's got a lot of power. I think this is looking real good.
I've been wondering what can I do with some of the metal cans that we've been collecting. We don't eat a lot of canned food, but we have over the years been collecting some food cans. So I just cut up the lids and I sanded it, kind of roughed it up, put it together to make kind of like a wreath, like a heart-shaped wreath.
Oh, it's coming together. I thought you were going to leave the mesh in there.
I was, but I changed my mind.
You're well within your right to do that. Is this almost done?
Yes.
Ooh, exciting. See, now this is why these cleats come in handy, because they allow you to do things like this. Solid. I'm missing a couple of screws, but y'all probably already knew that. Alright, so I got all the holes drilled in the boards, I got all the holes drilled in the doors, I got all the hinges attached to the sideboards. Time to put up the doors. I might bring Jess in here to give me a hand. I'll hold the door while she screws them in. So this is what happens when I try doing things kind of quick. I was trying to move kind of quick, trying to get this done, and you know, that's just not how you want to do projects like this, especially when it's your own home. My thinking was I would have these hinges toward the outside. My thought is since these bags kind of move in toward the building, that it'd be tough to have the door swing toward the inside. So I thought, why not put the hinges on there so they swing toward the outside? But when we tried putting the doors in, we realized that there was just much too big of a gap between what would be the doors and the entrance. If you're going to have a big gap like that, why even have doors? So instead of having the hinges here, I'm going to move the hinges over to this side. I'll have to see how it looks and see if I have to make any modifications. But the doors will swing toward the inside when I'm all done with this. This is going to be fantastic when we're living in here. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at the way the light just comes through there. Oh, a little paint. Dang, this is looking cool. Would you use gold for the leaves? What color are you using here?
Like a dark red.
You sneezy? Butthole. So I quickly discovered that this extra little height that this framing gives this door is a little too high for our entrance. I don't know how that happened. So I'm just going to shave it down real quick and see how that looks. I hope I don't have to shave the door down anymore. And did I bring the tool with me? Unbelievable. Brought everything I need except the most important thing, the tool. That ever happened to you? All right, let's trim this down. All right, I'm gonna take this inside, see how it looks. Probably have to do the other door as well. All right, y'all, I've run into a little problem. The door that I have designed as of right now does not work. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I trimmed this up so that it would just at least fit in this archway. And it does. So if it's right here, it would be just about perfect. Problem is, if you try opening it, it's gonna meet resistance on these upper bags. It just won't open and close with this Gothic arch on top of here. It'd have to come in a lot further if we're gonna open it and close it with this arch. And that would leave gaps on the side, which kind of defeats the purpose. So unfortunately, this design is not going to work. But I may have a solution, make things a tad more complicated, but it might be kind of cool and it might just work. But first up, I still need to adjust these boards up along the sides. I want to bring them in a little closer, and I want to move those hinges to the other side. Whew. Nothing's ever simple. I thought this door was going to be simple. It ain't. What's up, y'all? So I got Jess out here with me. She's gonna help me utilize her sketching skills to sketch out this Gothic arch form is behind here. She's going to use her skills, sketch that out. That way I can cut a new Gothic arch form. It's all part of a Grandmaster plan, Grandmaster Flash plan. I won't deduct any points for you tracing. It's cheap. Thanks, Jess. Your contribution is much appreciated and invaluable. Thank you. There you go. Now I look like a worker. Jess is trying out the new kettlebell. How's the 25-pound weight for you?
Okay.
Try
both hands.
Try kettlebell swing.
How do I do that?
I'll show you. I'll demonstrate. I'll demonstrate.
Oh, that's kind of what I was doing.
It's kind of what you were doing.
Well, that's scary.
Oh, look at that. Jess is building up the muscles. It's a little windy today, y'all, so if you're shaking, I apologize for that. Oh my goodness. We got our outline over here. I'm gonna create another outline and create a shape that'll actually go over the door. All right, y'all, I'm gonna try freehanding this a little bit and see how that works. Well, it's a little uneven. It's uneven by about 1/2 inch. That's gonna bother me. All right, now I'm gonna bring Jess out here for some approval.
Hey.
Jess,
What?
I need your approval.
Okay.
I'm constantly seeking your approval.
Oh. Okay, give me a minute.
All right. Jess is out here. It's a very windy day. She's gonna give the final approval. She's gonna look at the inside arch and see what she thinks. See if it meets up to her standards. All right, take an inspection. Is it okay? If it meets Jess's approval, I'm gonna start cutting. You okay with that? She's okay with that. Let's do this! That's cool. Maybe we can use this for something. Injury. All right, now to get this inside edge. Then we'll be ready to mount it. Sorry, this wind's got me a little freaked out. All right, we got it, y'all. Does that look a little like the Star Trek symbol? Boldly going where no man has gone before. Gloves on. These are the gloves that the midlife prices were so generous enough to let me use while I was helping on their build. So, still got them, still using them. Thanks, y'all. Alright, let's see if this board fits into place. I'll have to cut a little bit if I want it to fit on top, but I'm going to confer with my partner again. Together we're going to make a final decision on how we want this door to fit in there. See what she says. So I'm just waiting for Jess to get here. I'll do some kettlebell swings. Can I keep doing the kettlebell swings until she gets here? Let's see. This might have been a mistake. Coming out here might not be a priority for her. Forget that noise. I could be doing that for a half hour straight. Oh, those are the wires you had there the other day, huh? So you just kind of like poked holes and weave the wire through there, huh? Wow. Is that done?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm just gonna bake it now.
Remarkable piece, and just out of like found materials, reused materials. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Here she is. All right, so this is what's going on. Let me get your opinion. What's the final say? What do you say? On top or side?
Side.
Side. Okay, well, that was quick. All right, we got it. Thanks for your help, ma'am. Excellent job. Now, to give us a little extra stability, we put a couple of these brackets right here on the outside. Oh, we got company. Watch out, everyone. The boss is here. Oh, he's ready for a kettlebell workout. Kettlebells. Thank you, sir. Did I pass the inspection? All right, have a good day, sir. That was a quick inspection, so I'm thinking I passed. I think things are looking okay. All done baking. Okay, where are we going? I was not expecting that piece you put together for Toby's grave.
I kind of wanted to add something like a little extra memorial piece over there.
Yeah, I think it's a nice personal addition to the memorial. All right, it's getting late. We're gonna try hanging this door. Hanging this door, see if I gotta make any adjustments or not. All right, just grab your weapons. I'm gonna hold the door, you're gonna be screwing these in.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna grab the last door. This is its home. Oh, did it get out? Okay, hanging attempt number 2. Well, well, well. I'm finally done with the door. Well, sort of. I mean, there's a couple of adjustments I want to make.
Welcome to our home.
But I think it's, well, it's, okay, I won't lie. It's not looking great. It's not a great looking door.
But
It'll be functional.
yeah, as long as it's functional. It's a temporary door.
I want to make that perfectly clear. This is not a permanent part of our home. Actually, when we're all said and done, there will not be a door here by this, by the Earthbag entrance.
Mm-hmm.
The doors will be in the hallway outside of the Earthbag dome. It's just there to kind of function to keep some animals out, kind of keep the wind out maybe if we're working in here.
And maybe extra light or rain if it's coming from that side or something.
This should do well. And there's some gaps like around the top part of the arch. We want that because that'll get kind of filled in with cob. I think it's looking pretty good for like a kind of temporary door. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll do. It kind of looks cool with the arch shape.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And the double doors.
Yeah, kind of hastily put together, but it's got kind of a cool effect and it kind of harmonizes with the design of the build, I think. Man, I'm glad I got this door thing done. I hate building doors. It's tricky.
It's tricky.
Now that I busted butt to kind of get this door in place to cover up yet another entrance to our dome, are we going to get started with the last opening to the dome?
Well, I know it's the biggest window. What is that, like 4 feet wide?
Yeah.
But I mean, all the bottles are ready. Everything's painted and put together. It's ready to go in. So that is, I think that's going to be the very next thing we do, right?
You tell me.
I think we should do that. Close that in. Because,
Well, we got that bird come in here.
yeah,
that
just
you had to
last
chase out.
night.
So once we seal it up, maybe no more birds.
Oh, now I'm kind of sad.
So the window is coming up. We're going to put that in next?
Yes.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. I think that bottle window is going to be fantastic. Of course, I just got to make a couple little adjustments on that door, but then that should be ready. And I'll be working on the cob there. So I'll be working on a lot of cob, probably cobbing. Getting you some cob, getting me some cob. Whole lot of cobbing going on. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next video.